Okay, and that does it for this edition of the Riley King Newscast right here on RK Network. Enjoy the rest of your Monday. Bye. First up, Manchester police investigate after stabbing victim found at hotel. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9.
Read Your Heart is a really cool brand. Everyone will think it's a diamond, and I think it is so gorgeous.
We continue to monitor some breaking news here in Manchester. We are just now learning that police are investigating a stabbing. They're asking people to avoid the area of Lake Avenue and Chestnut Street. It's not clear exactly when that stabbing happened, how many people were involved, or if any arrests have been made, and no word on injuries. We're going to keep you posted as soon as we learn more.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Massachusetts man dies after trying to save his wife, son from Swift River in New Hampshire. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9.
I say to clients often at the beginning of representation that one of the goals I have before we're done is to
Sunday marked yet another devastating day on New Hampshire's waters after a Massachusetts man died while trying to save his wife and son from a rushing current in the White Mountains.
He obviously saw it all playing out and jumped in heroically and made that ultimate sacrifice.
37-year-old Vincent Parr from Lawrence got caught in the waters of the Swift River in Albany, according to investigators.
Literally one freak incident that one of the family members got stuck in the river. The heroic father jumped in after him to save his son.
Vincent's mom, Becky, told WMUR he would do anything for family.
Loving, kind, generous, very family-oriented, just left everybody feeling warm and happy.
You can see the waters moving pretty quickly, and it would be relatively easy to get swept right under.
Marine Patrol says all the rain we've gotten this summer seems to have made the currents worse. Martin Ryan has come here for years, but he says he's never seen the river like this.
A lot more faster and a lot stronger current than I'm used to seeing.
In the last week alone, at least 2 other people have drowned across the state. On Tuesday, 44-year-old Melissa Bagley from Lynn, Massachusetts, lost her life trying to save her 10-year-old son from a current in Franconia Falls. And on Friday, a man in Canterbury died after his canoe capsized.
If you're going to be around water, take some maybe swim lessons to obviously get that skill built up. Just be careful.
Taking that advice is something Martin says he'll be doing, so these last weeks of summer aren't filled with more loss.
You got to take precautions. Out here, you have slippery rocks and things like that. You could fall and end up in the water, hit your head, and next thing you know, you're in deep trouble.
In Albany, Ariel Metropolis, WMUR News 9.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Franklin High School unable to offer some courses due to teacher shortage. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9.
Franklin High School is short 3 teachers, so now they're partnering with a local community college to offer up some alternatives.
Although it seems like, it's only 3 teachers, well, for us, it's a big deal.
Franklin High School will not be able to offer certain math and science courses this year because they're short 3 teachers.
Basically, our upper level math and sciences, so above Algebra 2, and then like physics and chemistry, some of those classes we will not be able to offer in-house unless a teacher arrives on campus for us.
So Principal David Levesque says they've been exploring other options with Lakes Region Community College and the Virtual Learning Academy to make online classes available for students.
I think this is a very interesting concept, again, working with the community college and adjusting our schedule to our master schedule to follow a college schedule really allows us to be more creative in what we're doing.
But it's not just the high school having to make changes. The middle school is also short a few teachers, which the superintendent says could result in larger class sizes.
Larger than we would have wanted to. Yeah, the class sizes aren't awful. They're probably around 22, 23. But in Franklin, we like to keep our class sizes under 20 if we can.
The summer may be winding down, but the district is still looking to fill these roles.
We're still looking for teachers. Anybody who's looking to enter the classroom or become a teacher, we're ready and willing to talk to you.
If someone shows up tomorrow on the front door and says, I'm here to teach science, we'll have classes for them right away.
And they'll have an information session for the LRCC courses here at the high school on Tuesday at 3 o'clock. In Franklin, Hannah Cotter, WMUR News 9.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. New Hampshire Fish and Game says severe weather leads to 3 hikers rescued around Mount Washington on Saturday night. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9.
I say to clients often at the beginning of representation that one of the goals I have before we're done is to restore just some of the faith.
Fish and Game says severe weather led to 3 back-to-back hiker rescues around Mount Washington Saturday night. Rescue crews helped 2 cold hikers on the Lionhead Trail and a hypothermic hiker on the Amosic Ravine Trail. Then rescue crews carried a hiker with a head injury down to a trailhead after they slipped and fell on Wildcat Ridge Trail and again on the Lost Pond Trail. The hiker was taken to the hospital. Officials are now reminding hikers to look at the weather before hiking.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Trump to skip first Republican debate.
What do we always say, son? Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance.
They only pay for what you need.
That's my boy. Stay off the freeways. Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
To politics now in the first Republican debate of the 2024 race. Former President Trump has announced that he will not attend as his rivals prep for their first big outing. Rachel Scott is tracking the race from Washington. Good morning, Rachel.
George, good morning to you. And Donald Trump has been back and forth on this, but with just 48 hours to go, the former president making it clear he will not only skip the first Republican debate, but even suggesting he might sit out future debates too. This morning, Donald Trump is out, announcing he will not participate in the first Republican debate on Wednesday. Writing, "The public knows who I am and what a successful presidency I had. I will therefore not be doing the debates." Former New Jersey Governor Chris Christie calling him a coward.
If he's not tough enough and honest enough and smart enough, stand on the same stage with me and debate these issues, then it's time to come back to Mar-a-Lago and retire.
Trump still holds a commanding lead over his rivals and now plans to counter-program the debate. Sources tell ABC News the former president already taped an interview with conservative talk show host Tucker Carlson. While his rivals hit the campaign trail this week, Trump is expected to surrender to authorities in Georgia to face charges that he tried to overturn the 2020 election. The former president is also accused of mishandling classified documents in a separate case, offering up this defense.
Everything was declassified because I had the right to declassify.
But sources tell ABC News his former chief of staff, Mark Meadows, told special counsel investigators he could not recall Trump ever declassifying broad sets of classified material. And Trump's former vice president, Mike Pence, says he wasn't aware of that either.
I don't have any knowledge of any broad-based directive from the president, but that doesn't mean it didn't occur. It's not something that I ever heard about.
Trump faces 4 indictments, 91 charges total, and quite the split screen that will be playing out this week as the former president prepares to turn himself over to authorities in Georgia. His rivals will be preparing to take that debate stage. So far, 7 candidates will participate, George.
Rachel Scott, thanks.
Hello, everyone, and happy Monday, and welcome to your Monday edition of the Riley King Newscast right here on RK Network. Let's get started right now.